Can everybody hear me okay and see me? Hi everybody, welcome to Máiréad Mondays from Ireland, my first ever Máiréad Mondays from Ireland. It's amazing. I'm in the Garden of Ireland in Wicklow and I'm in isolation for the next 2 weeks, but it's great to connect with all of you out there, and I've had the most amazing Monday. I only got here yesterday and I've had a fantastic time sound checking with the brilliant Mark O'Connor and Maggie O'Connor for their Mondays with Mark and Maggie, which is on later on, 9 o'clock Eastern. And also you'll be able to see their show tomorrow. Everyone at this side of the pond is going to be able to see the show tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern. So that's 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock actually here, and it's going to be amazing. And I have, just the huge honor of being their special guest. So we did 2 selections, just sound checking and everything. So do get your tickets, markoconnor.com, and you'll hear some of the most amazing concerts on their live concerts every week with groundbreaking musicians and some of the best musicians in the world. And we had such a great time sound checking and doing all that, myself and my brother Mike Nesbitt on the bodhrán. The bodhrán is a handheld Irish drum, and it was just great to have him on with me as well. And so I have a very special guest. You can see the beautiful greenery out behind me of Ireland. So beautiful. And I have a very special guest on today. The wonderful and brilliant Hilary Klug is going to be on later. She's fiddler and she is the US national champion book dancer, and her website is hilaryklug.com, and she has a new CD coming out. It is on her birthday actually on September 22nd. So that's going to be special and can't wait to hear that new CD. And she's going to be on later chatting about that. And I had a fantastic time with Hilary months ago. It was actually last year now, time flies, in Cashel in Tipperary, where we did a video for her YouTube channel, and it's on her YouTube channel and also on all the platforms on Spotify. We did Miss McLeod's reel, and this is considering I do a collaboration every week, why not play it for you here? This was shot in Brew at Cultus Kilthorry Éireann Cultural Centre in Cashel, and you'll see beautiful scenes from the Rock of Cashel as well. So enjoy this. This is myself and Hilary Klug.
Howdy y'all, Hillary Klug here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm super excited to be standing here with Máiréad Nesbitt. Y'all, when I was growing up, learning how to play the violin, I used to watch her videos, playing violin and dancing, and I was like so inspired, and this is a dream come true to be able to not only meet Máiréad, but also be able to play violin and dance with her.
Oh my God, it's such an honor, Hillary. It's such an honor to play with you and to meet you at last. And we had such an amazing day today at Brew Brew. Thank you everyone at Brew Brew, Ronan and Coltis and everyone there in Cashel for having us today and performing there today. And also everyone, we're in the Rock of Cashel, the last remaining seat of the High Kings. This is amazing. We had such an amazing day.
Shout out to my videographer, Tyler Fallon. Thanks for putting up with us. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Like and subscribe. Smash that subscribe button.
We had such a great time doing that. Oh my goodness, everybody in Brew Brew in Cashel were so amazing to us. We shot some of that video outside in all the greenery and inside as well in the beautiful halls there. And it was just such a fantastic day, and it was just great to catch up with Hillary there. That was actually the first time we ever met, and I can't wait to chat with her later on. And so let's see what Carl Nesbitt is up to this week. We have gorgeous tunes from Carl this week. A rare clip actually from the Cork School of Music in Cork, and it is the Master's Programme Recycle series. But first I want to play a bit of the Baron that Carl has on his YouTube channel. He's got the most amazing tutorials, and his lessons email is flutetricks@hotmail.com, FLUTRICK, flutetricks@hotmail.com. Here we go with the Baron, because I've had a great day with the Baron today with my another brother, Mike Nesbitt on Baron with me later on Mondays with Mark and Maggie. Here's a Baron duet from Carl Nesbitt. And I have these beautiful tunes from the Cork School of Music recital in County Cork. And the musicians playing here will be Carl Nesbitt on flute, Bláithín Milne on fiddle, Conor O'Sullivan on guitar, Dave Ryan on drums, and Chris McCarthy on the double bass. And this is beautiful playing, and the video is from the audience, and just so great to capture this. The playing is just fantastic. The tunes are written by the great Charlie Lennon, and these tunes are called The Flying Wheelchair, The Smiling Bride, and The Handsome Young Maidens. Here we go. How amazing are those tunes? You know, Charlie Lennon is one of my most favourite composers of Irish music, and that is the most beautiful playing from Carl Nesbitt on the flute, Blahin Milne on the fiddle, Conor O'Sullivan on the guitar, Dave Ryan on the drums, and Chris McCarthy on the double bass. And those were Charlie Lennon tunes, and they were called The Flying Wheelchair, The Smiling Bride, and The Handsome Young Maidens. Beautiful, beautiful tunes. And I just want to thank everybody so very much for ordering this week from MairéadNesbittViolin.com and from Solstice.shop. MairéadNesbittViolin.com for all things music, from CDs to the fiddle, tutorial and CD. Oh, there's so much to mention there. The violin line, custom bows, all of that. And also from Solstice.shop. And Solstice is my Celtic-inspired jewellery. And it is on a 25% sale from today onwards. So that is so exciting. Do go to solstice.shop. The sale is now active. And I just want to thank you all so very much for all of your orders this week on Cameo, personalized messages, and on Facebook, becoming a supporter, and also for listening to my podcast, Máiréad Mondays, Chats, Choons, and Craic. And thank you so much. It's so important to support your musicians at this time. So thank you very much, everybody.
I know you all know I love playing a tune from my mother, Kathleen Nesbitt's fiddle, tutorial and 41-track CD, and it's available on MairéadNesbittViolin.com. And I have a great tune for you this week. It's a lovely polka. Set dancers in Ireland love dancing to the polkas. They're very lively. And this polka is called the Glen Cottage Polka number 1, and it's on page 92 of the book.
And as I said, everybody, solstice.shop, there's a 25% sale there. And I was told that today. So that's really, really nice. Solstice.shop. And I do have a Celtic spell for you guys today. As you see, it's getting really dark out here now behind me. I do have a Celtic spell. And since myself and Hilary Klug recorded that beautiful, beautiful video in the Rock of Cashel, I do have a story from the Rock of Cashel. This is really taken from the Rock of Cashel Facebook page. So go on there and do follow them because it is so informative and so beautiful. The photos are amazing. And my mother, Kathleen Nesbitt, gave me the story. So here's the Rock of Cashel and my Celtic spell for today. While there are many pieces of folklore associated with the Rock of Cashel, none are quite as enduring as the story of Saint Patrick and King Angus. The story is recorded in the 7th century life of Saint Patrick, which claims that he travelled to Cashel to convert King Angus to Christianity. During the baptism ceremony, Patrick drove the spike of his crozier into the ground, not noticing that he had pierced the king's foot. Angus did not cry out or respond in any way. After the conclusion of the ceremony, Patrick noticed what had transpired and asked Angus why he hadn't cried out. Angus replied that he had thought it was all part of the ceremony. While we may say that this is a piece of folklore, like myth and legend, folklore is often rooted in history. Who is to say that this didn't happen in one form or another? The person who wrote this story down in the 7th century certainly believed it to be true. And this is, a fantastic story. And I just enjoyed it and hope you enjoyed it too, everybody. And I can't wait to talk about my next guest. She actually really needs no introduction, but I'm going to talk a little bit about her anyway, because she did do the very first Máiréad Mondays. And I just really wanted to have her back, and because I'm so excited. She has a new CD coming out on September 22nd on her birthday, I believe. And so here we go. I want to talk a little bit about Hilary here. And this is, go to hilaryklug.com as well for more information. Jack Daniel's whiskey may be the most well-known export from the small town of Lynchburg, Tennessee. But Hilary Klug is moving up fast. There are many fiddle players and many accomplished professional dancers, but precious few who can do both simultaneously, and it's an incredibly rare combination. This has earned her the critical acclaim, honours and fans around the world. In fact, Hilary is now an internet superstar, with her most recent viral video viewed almost 60 million times in only a couple of months. She also now has a huge Facebook following of almost 600,000 followers, probably more now. Hilary started to dance at age 8 and picked up the fiddle at age 13. Her parents made her pay for half of her first fiddle with the promise that if she never quit, she'd have to pay them back. That turned out to be a great bet. She soon started playing weekly square dances, went on to become the National Book Dancing Champion and Kentucky State Dance Champion, performing on streets and on stages from Ireland to Brazil, and released her debut album last year. Hilary is also featured in the UK independent film titled Country Music. Hilary's already sold out a show in the UK, tours throughout the States, and performed on stages in Nashville and all the way to Europe. And I was just lucky enough to meet her in Ireland when she was on her way to Europe. And 2019 was a huge year for Hilary, with 2 music books, another record in the works, and international touring and festivals to show the world her impressive talents. Performing in Austria, Switzerland and Italy, she plays a custom Celtic Dawn fiddle from the Máiréad Nesbitt Celtic Violin Collection, a fiddle also from Craic, and a string endorsement from Tomastic Infeld Vienna. She also has a custom bow by Máiréad Nesbitt. Hilary enjoys playing fiddle and dancing, and she's proud to uphold these rural traditions. Hilary's excited to have performances coming up at Dollywood, and her new album, Howdy Y'all, Hilary Klug, comes out in September, and more information on hilaryklug.com. So I am so very, very excited to bring Hilary on. Hi, Hilary.
Hey, how are you? Thank you so much for having me. Can you hear me?
Hilary, thank you so much. We can hear you great. This is fantastic. You know what, Hilary, this is my first Máiréad Mondays from Ireland, and you're on, and we met in Ireland for the first time. Do you remember that?
I do remember that. That was so amazing. That was the most magical day. Y'all, I got out of my car and I turned around and there's Máiréad, and she runs up, and it's like I've known her my whole life. It's like we're best friends, like instant, like family. Oh, it was so beautiful. It was so nice to be able to prance around and play fiddle with you. You were such an inspiration to me when I was a kid. I would watch all your videos of you prancing around and playing fiddle, and you'd flip your hair, and I had no idea that I could grow up and do the same thing, dance around, play fiddle, and flip my hair. And come true. You were such an inspiration.
Oh, Hilary, thank you so very much. And I was just really, really delighted to meet you, especially in Ireland, you know, and it was just incredible. We had such an incredible time. Everybody's saying, hi, you know, just do it already. Yay, dueling fiddles. Yeah, no, we will. We're going to, we did. Did you see the video at the beginning of the show, everybody? And also, Hilary and myself do have another video. I don't know, sometime we'll release it at some stage, but you know, it's that was a fantastic day too, and we did that in Boston. And hi, Hilary, and Hilary Nicole says hi. This is from Roger Nick.
Roger. Tell Nicole I said hi.
Yay! And
good luck with her fiddle playing, and practice hard and dream big, shoot for the stars.
Absolutely, and you know what? She got a Celtic Dawn as well. Yeah, because
I heard. That's so wonderful. I'm so excited.
And she has your cameo as well. So that is fantastic. And Tiffany says hi. Hey, Tiffany.
Hey, Tiffany.
Hello.
How are you? I was just texting her yesterday on her, you know how it shows you on social media, it'll show you the history. So 1 year ago, she had these tickets to the Opry, and she invited me, and we went and watched Mark and Maggie O'Connor at the Opry.
My goodness, isn't it strange how things happen, Hilary? Isn't it? Like, you know, I was sound checking with Mark and Maggie earlier on, and folks, Mark and Maggie's show was on later with Mondays with Mark and Maggie O'Connor, 9 o'clock tonight.
I bet you're excited. Are you nervous?
Yes. Very, very nervous playing in front of the great Mark O'Connor and Maggie O'Connor. Very, very nervous. Yes.
I would be so stressed out. Oh my goodness.
And my brother Mike Nesbitt played.
I know you're going to do amazing. How was sound check?
Sound check was great. It was great. And, you know, my brother Michael Nesbitt played Baron with me. And so that was fantastic. And, you know, so that was great because it's so interesting to have a rhythmical pulse going as well when you play. As you know, Hilary, you love playing with different people, don't you?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So my feet are the rhythmic foundation that my fiddle just like sits on. I mean, like my fiddle playing wouldn't be anything without that rhythmic foundation that I provide with my feet. You know,
exactly.
But in the Irish tradition, you guys actually have a percussive instrument called the bodhrán.
Yes,
that accompanies the fiddle music rhythmically.
That's right. And, you know, I mean, Hilary, your dancing is so fabulous. You're upholding a tradition that was handed down to you. And, you know, you're a wonderful teacher that you have videos on YouTube with as well. And tell me a little bit about him. He's amazing.
I'd love to tell you a little bit about my mentor. He just called me earlier today. He's 83 years old. He has this huge garden and he needs me to come help him pick okra. So guess what I'm doing on Wednesday? I'm going to be picking okra with my dance mentor. Y'all, he is an old time farmer, hillbilly, born and raised here in Middle Tennessee. And this tradition, you know, comes natural to him. That's just how he was born and raised, grew up in a family of 11 people. And he's kept this tradition alive by passing it on to people like me. So I'm the current national champion. And I learned by just watching him, and he would always encourage me and challenge me. He would always tell me, okay, now you need to add a step here, or you need to add a sound there, you add an extra toe, add an extra heel. Most importantly, he told me how to like develop my own unique style. So he said, you take that unique rhythm, that unique music that's in your heart, and you let it out through your feet.
Well, it's just amazing. No, it's amazing. It makes so much sense, you know, and it just enhances it all. And you know what? I have a few videos from you, Hilary, and I'm going to just add this one on. I have a few, and we also have a little bit later, we have an exclusive video, everybody, that nobody has seen yet, from Hilary Klug with her Celtic Dawn, Máiréad Nesbitt violin, and her custom bow by myself, Máiréad Nesbitt. Right. But that'll be fantastic.
I'm going to have to correct you on that. When I texted you last night, nobody had seen the video, but I may have just posted it.
So it's all right. That's fine. Nobody.
1,000 people who
don't. Listen, that's a good thing. And everybody, you're going to see it here in a few minutes. But here, this is a gorgeous video. I love this video, and you can tell us what this is afterwards, Hilary. This is fab.
Yeah. Howdy, y'all. This is my favorite fiddle tune, Soldier's Joy. It's the oldest one in the books.
A story behind that video. Okay, so about 2 years ago, when I first started creating videos for Facebook, after my first few viral videos, I wanted to create more, and I wanted to put videos on YouTube. I wanted to become a YouTuber too. So I figured out how, you know, on Facebook you have to have like certain things make Facebook videos do better, certain things make YouTube videos do better. So I'm like trying to experiment and figure out YouTube, right? So I kind of, through this whole experiment, got my camera person to help me, and we got together. It was one of my friends, and hang on just a second. Can you still see me?
Yes, we can see you. Yes, and we can hear you. It was all good.
Okay, I'm sorry. Something on my end went a little haywire. Okay, so we got together to do this video, and I shot some of her videos, and then I ran out the front door of my house with one right shoe from one pair of boots and a left shoe from another pair of boots. So the shoes don't match. One shoe is super duper broken in. One shoe is like brand new and super hard to dance in. So when I filmed the video, you can't tell that they're two different boots, but if you listen close, it's very uneven, the timing, because one boot was like the heel is like shaved down, is worn down a lot, so it hits a lot quicker than the other boot that's like brand new. But you know what? I ended up posting the video anyway, and in hindsight, like I would have told my 25-year-old self to redo that video, but because I'm a perfectionist now I have like all these very well produced videos that I put a lot of time and effort into. But you know, back then when I first started doing videos, I was just like, hey, you know, let's, you know, get these videos out there as fast as possible. Who cares if it's uneven?
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
habits
it's
have changed.
absolutely. You know what? It's people are so they're so supportive, Hillary. We're so lucky with our fans. They're so supportive
Yeah,
and
the video,
yeah.
despite the unevenness, it still has over 500,000 views on
I
YouTube.
know. Look at you star you. That's fantastic. And now I do have a video with I have another video, and I think this is on the Mississippi because it's got the lovely ship in the background, and I'm going to play this, and we can kind of dance along either side of it. This is going to be fun, right? Ready?
Okay. In my defense, if you watch over the course of that video, the weather goes from nice and bright and sunny to all of a sudden, like all this wind starts howling, and then it starts raining, and it starts thundering, and the waves start rolling in, and I'm on a dock out in the middle of the river, and it starts shaking, and I'm like, this is the first take. Like, whenever I went down to do this video, I got ready and, shower, changed, practiced up, got my makeup on, and I'm ready to do this video, and I'm gonna do this video even if it starts to rain. And it did. It started to rain like in the middle of the video, and I just have that one take.
Most importantly, you didn't fall in. That's one thing. That's the most important thing. And
that is true, but I will eventually. Eventually, I'll fall. It'll be funny.
And you're using my fiddle, the Celtic Dawn fiddle, and the custom bow. Thank you so much for doing that, Hillary.
Yeah, no problem.
And I love that you love the fiddle. That really means a lot to me because they're picked out hand. Oh, look, there's your lovely custom bow. Do you know, Maggie O'Connor was asking me about that earlier at the sound check. And there's your gorgeous fiddle.
He likes the hot pink bow. Y'all, this is the coolest bow to play with. I did a video yesterday. Actually, I shot a video yesterday, and I wore this dress. It was a black dress, but it had these flowers on it, and this bow like matched perfect, and it's hot pink. And I have fiddle players ask me like all the time, like, where do you get your hot pink bow? Because they just think it's so cool. And I love this bow. It's the coolest.
It is the coolest. And, I love it because, too, it's braided carbon. It's not carbon. It's actually braided carbon. So the balance of it is a very, like I was explaining to Maggie O'Connor earlier at the sound check, that the balance of it is like a French bow. It's like a little bit lighter, and it's great for the faster tunes. And I'm so happy that your Celtic Dawn fiddle is your main fiddle.
It's my main fiddle. It's my favorite fiddle, y'all. It's perfect for Celtic music, but I've also used it for a lot of old time music. Yeah. And actually, I just released the video today of me using it, the fiddle and the bow. And I had the fiddle cross-tuned to G, D, A, D. Ooh. And it worked out great. Yesterday, I'm going to release some gospel videos pretty soon. I just did some gospel videos with friends yesterday, and this fiddle worked great for even the gospel songs, just nice, slow, sweet notes. So.
Yeah, the whole thing about that fiddle is with the Celtic Dawn, well, your one is a custom one with a custom bass bar in it. We took out the bass bar and we put in a custom bass bar for you, Hillary, and it gives you this beautiful, beautiful, powerful tone, but it's sweet as well. And listen, guys, we have this it's kind of exclusive video. You only put it on a few minutes ago, or an hour ago.
It is.
So it's
That was
grand.
exclusive when I sent it to you last night.
So I'm going to play this now, and we're going to remain here, folks, so you can see us enjoying it. But this is, thank you, Hilary, for doing this video. This is a brilliant video. Yay!
Where'd you get your whiskey? Where'd you get your dram? Got it from a little girl way down in Rocky Town. Rocky Road, Cindy, Rocky Road, Rocky Road, Cindy, way down in Rocky Town. I went down to Rockingham, didn't mean to stay. Fell in love with a pretty girl, I couldn't get away. Rocky Road, Cindy, Rocky Road town. Rocky Road, Cindy, way down in Rocky Town. Lips as red as a red rose, hair was huckleberry brown. She's the prettiest girl I've seen down in Rockingham. Rocky Road, Cindy, Rocky Road town. Rocky Road, Cindy, way down in Rockingham. I kissed her one time, then I kissed her twice. Second time I kissed her, I asked her to be my wife. Rocky Road, Cindy, Rocky Road town. Rocky Road, Cindy, way down in Rockingham. Where'd you get your whiskey? Where'd you get your dram? Got it from a little girl down in Rockingham. Rocky Road, Cindy, Rocky Road town. Rocky Road, Cindy, way down in Rockingham.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all, it started raining as soon as we were done. We had to like go put our instruments up really quick so this fiddle wouldn't get wet. I was so afraid of this
Yes.
fiddle getting wet, but it started raining as soon as we were done.
Hilary.
I don't know what it is about my music. It just starts raining while I'm trying to film videos. But that's my friend Christina Vane on banjo and her beautiful voice. She plays mainly blues guitar, but she has this alter ego thing where she plays old time and sings. And I think she should do more old time music. And I want to do, actually, eventually I'd love to do a CD with her. We talked about doing more videos. We have more videos planned, but I love playing music with her, and it's the best music.
Oh my goodness, Hilary, I just want to say, oh my God, I love it because it's been a very busy Monday for me, and that's the first time I've seen that video, everybody, with Hilary playing my Celtic Dawn fiddle and the custom bow. And I tell you what, I'm so happy with it, Hilary. I'm so happy that you're happy. And what a track. And my God, she is an amazing singer and an amazing banjo player. I can't wait to meet her sometime.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely amazing. And I mean, I'm just putting up the comments here, but I mean, it's just fabulous, absolutely fabulous. And
well, in just like 2 hours, it already has over 50,000 views. So people,
oh my goodness, well, that's great.
My last video with Christina, I used the Máiréad Celtic Dawn fiddle, That video has over 750,000 views. People love my music whenever I play music with Christina. So I want to do more, and she wants to do more. We've kind of talked about maybe doing a CD. So hopefully, if we can figure out,
you totally should.
We'll make it happen.
You should. It's just an amazing kind of synergy that you both have together. And
it's very dynamic. Our duo, I mean, it's perfect. Like she'll stomp and she plays banjo and sings. And then like my fiddling is a perfect complement to her singing and banjo playing. And just there's so much energy and drive and.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, so Hilary, thank you so much too for, are you wearing my earrings? I think you are. Oh my goodness. Oh, they are beautiful. Yeah. You take the Sacred Woodland earrings from solstice.shop. And actually there's a sale on at the moment, 25% from solstice.shop. So
perfect. Y'all go check out these earrings. These are the coolest earrings. I love these.
Thank you, Hilary. Listen, I didn't know Hilary was going to do that today, everybody. That just goes to show what a lovely, lovely person you are, that you support, we support each other, and we all appreciate the amazing support from other people too. And listen, tell us about your new CD coming up. I love the name, Howdy Y'all, Hilary Klug,
Howdy
right?
Y'all. Yeah. Howdy Y'all. Yeah.
Howdy Y'all, Hilary Klug.
Accent. Howdy Y'all.
Okay, I'll try and do it. Howdy, y'all. Is that okay?
Howdy, y'all.
Okay, well, howdy, y'all. So it's okay. Well, look, I'll leave it up to the expert.
Okay, so Howdy Y'all is my new CD coming out. I'm super excited. I've been working on this CD forever. I've been meaning to put it out. I was going to put it out earlier this year. There's a problem with it. I had to redo some stuff, but now it's done. And actually last week I sent it to the printer and they are working on printing it. I just finalized the graphics and sent it to digital distribution. So now they're putting it on Spotify. Actually, I have my single ready. If you want to go like pre-save it, it's going to be released. The CD release is September 22nd. And I'm going to have pre-orders available soon, but my digital release will be a little bit later because I'm coordinating actually with a friend who's going to help me get a lot of playlists. And, you know, getting the digital distribution, I don't know anything about it. So my friend is going to help send out my music to all of his email contacts in the industry, get it on radio. And, you know, hopefully I can get a lot of radio exposure and a lot of playlists on Spotify and Apple Music so that I'll get a lot of people listening and it'll boost my algorithm on Spotify to hopefully get more people listening.
I mean, that's, you know what, Hilary, that's the whole thing, especially now, but also you're the new wave of the younger generation musician as well, going, you're so active on your socials, you're so active on your platforms. And I just want to say congratulations, first of all, on everything and all your success. And also just all your hard work. You work very, very, very hard. And, you know, you enjoy it and you bring happiness to people. And, you know, it's just so nice.
The same thing. During these weird times, you know, I've seen so much crazy stuff going on. Everybody's like suffering. And, you know, I've learned about so many hardships going on with different cultures around the world and throughout the United States.
Yes.
And, you know, there's nothing I can do to help. There's absolutely nothing. However, one thing I can do is create music that's inspirational, uplifting. You know, if people are lonely, if people are sad, if people are suffering, if people are stressed out, I can put this music out there to hopefully bring good energy, bring them joy, put a smile on their face, and hopefully uplift them. And that's all I can do, and so that's what I focus on.
It's fantastic, and also you have another bit of amazing news. You're going to Dollywood soon, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Isn't that amazing?
It is. It is.
Will you say hello to Dolly for me, please?
I will. I'll be sure to say hello to Dolly. You know, it's so. This year, all my gigs were canceled. Yeah, I haven't played a single gig, but Dollywood, after, canceling earlier this year due to quarantine and this whole pandemic, they called me last month and they asked if I would come and play this fall. And so I am scheduled to play September 25th through October 31st. So I'm going to be there 5 weeks if you guys want to come see me play. And it's such a great gig. For me, I'm releasing a CD and I'm going to have my CD with me for sale at Dollywood. If you want to stop by and listen to me play or purchase my CD, it will be
absolutely. Now listen, you have to bring down your fiddle and your bow, okay?
Yeah. Oh, and since I haven't played anywhere this year, this is probably the one opportunity for my fans to come and be able to see me perform live. I haven't played any live events.
Exactly. So this is going to be so exciting, and I know that Dollywood have put in huge measures with safety precautions and everything. So that's fantastic.
They are. Before I would agree to this gig, going through negotiations, I had a lot of questions. Is this safe for me? Is this safe for my fans and followers? And yes, temperatures will be taken at the door. Masks are required throughout the park. There's nothing indoors, no indoor concerts or rides. Everything's outside, and there's hand sanitizer everywhere throughout the park.
This is brilliant.
You will always have access. And there's signs in place that remind people about 6 foot spacing. They have like decals on the ground,
on the floor.
Standing in line. Here's how far apart you have to stand in order to be safe. And did you hear that? It's thundering.
Yeah, it's thunder out there. Woohoo! That's exciting.
Yeah, it's going to start storming pretty soon.
So anyway, I just want to look. I because I don't want you to get wet. Okay, and I don't want your violin, your fiddle to get wet, and your bow, especially. My goodness, and your everyone is saying how funny we are together. We're funny together.
Well, it's so funny. Whenever I post a picture of us and then people ask like, "Oh, are you guys sisters?" And,
you're much older.
Or they think that I'm your older sister.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
I don't know what you do, Marie, but you're doing it right.
Yay. Oh, Hillary, I love you. You're so great.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're so great. And I just want to wish you every success with your new CD, Howdy Y'all, Hillary Klug. Go to hillaryklug.com for all the information. And I do have a video to play everyone out, but I just want to tell you, Hillary, how much we love each other and love collaborating and it's just great. And thank you so much for being on.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, loads of love, and mind yourself, be safe, and I'll tell Ireland you're asking for everybody.
Yeah.
And
I'll tell everybody I said hi.
Exactly. And Slán Lat is.
I want to meet them one day.
I know. And
tell Carl.
I know. I'm going to tell Carl you said a big hi, because Carl Nesbitt played Baron on our collaboration video there in the beginning of the show. So I'll say a big hi to Carl. Congratulations, Hillary. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
It's great to have you. Bye. Oh, isn't she amazing? She's absolutely amazing, and it's so great to talk to her, and so amazing, to support each other, and it's great. And look, it's dark outside now, so I am going to just tell you guys that I'm on later with Mondays with Mark and Maggie O'Connor, 9:00 Eastern tonight, and 1:00 Eastern tomorrow. So if you get a ticket, you get your ticket to view both times. So if you're at the other side of the pond, like for instance here in Ireland, you can watch it tomorrow at 5:00. So that's going to be amazing, and I am just so happy that Hilary came on today. Catch the podcast, Máiréad Mondays, Chats, Choons and Craic. Tomorrow with Hilary, we're going to have a new episode, this episode with Hilary on tomorrow on all platforms. And watch out for Hilary's CD coming out September 22nd. And watch out for her in Dollywood. Here you go. Hilary, this is an amazing video and thank you so much for being on.
I always love to finish off with a tune on the viola, and I always find it really calming. And thank you so much everyone for tuning in on YouTube and on Facebook and on my podcast Máiréad Mondays, Chats, Choons and Craic. And I would love to thank my special guest for today, Hilary Klug, for coming back and joining me on the podcast today. Again, Hilary, thank you so very much. And I want to say that I'm joining you later on tonight on Mondays with Mark and Maggie O'Connor. Check that out. That's going to be on in a few hours. So I'll see you then. I'm special guest and I'm so honoured. And I'll see you next week for more Máiréad Mondays on Trip to Tip Part 1 and the week after Trip to Tip Part 2 with my family, the Nesbitt family, and lovely scenes from Ireland as well. And this is Oro She the Vaha on page 26 of Kathleen Nesbitt's fiddle tutorial and CD. I'll see you later on tonight and I'll see you next week.